the Gigabyte Grizzly Bro Hemoth, and this is a messed up time we live in, so I need you all to do me a favor. Wear your mask. Like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, like this. Wear your mask. It's for your safety and mine. If I see you without one, I'm gonna kick a mask onto your face. Got it?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. It is Thursday night and Fight Underground is here with the Fight Council meeting. My name is Paul Atlas, the Hall of Famer, and we are here for the Fight Council meeting. I am the Fight Director as well as the head of the Fight Council. And as we have been doing for the last few weeks, we have been hashing over some matches that have taken place in Fight Underground and getting the perspective of the combatants. This week, however, it's a slightly bit different. This match went down a few weeks ago in North Carolina. This is live new content that was shown this week on Fight Underground's social media platforms, and it is the match between Bro Hemoth and Tad Jarvis. And as we have been doing, Bro and Tad are here tonight. We are going to watch that match and get their perspective on it. Let's go to the match and let it roll, boys. It's all yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Fight Underground has come to North Carolina. My name is Jim Lamana, being joined by Fight Director Paul Atlas. And Paul, if you can, tell us how Fight Underground has come to North Carolina.
Well, as everybody knows, Jim, we've got Boomer Payne, who is on the Fight Council. He is entrenched in the North Carolina
Tried to be nice.
Scene, and we are branching out all over the country.
Try to be nice. So if you understand with me joining Team Atlas and finally getting the right mindset and never giving up, I don't just lay down for people. That's the thing, bro. I think that's something you got to understand. Now that I'm with a team that has faith in me, somebody who's pushing me to get better, I'm not just going to lay down for you.
You did all that yapping, whining about being thrown to the wolves, and then you go and pick a fight with a grizzly?
Okay, here's the thing. With the month that I've been with Team Atlas, I felt that I'm going to show from where I was whenever I was with Lust Prevention and compared to you, you were big
I'm on
monster.
a whole nother level. I don't even know why you thought you could step to me.
Because here's the thing. I'm tired of you running your yap inside the chats when I'm there talking, thinking that you're the big dog within the company. Well, guess what? I'm going to run with the big dogs. I don't care how small I am. I don't care how fast I am. I'm going to make sure I stay with you guys, okay? I don't care how tall. I don't care who it is. With Team Atlas, I'm going to reach with the big dogs. My goal
Matter if you're with Team Atlas, Team Boomer, Team Bubba, anyone who steps to the ring with me, it's the same result. You put up a good fight, but in the end, it's still the same. MMD 1-2-3, kid.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. I lasted longer with you than I did with LP. So from let's this, okay? Watch, just watch, okay? Yeah, I'm getting whooped, but I'm not giving up. At what point am I giving up?
At that point was the point you should have gave up.
You see, bro,
I dropped the house on you.
I don't know if you expect people to give you things.
I don't.
And unfortunately, that's not what Team Atlas does. That's not what Tad Jarvis does. I do not give up. I will not give up, no matter if it's you, Rev, or John Roden. I don't care who it is. I'm going.
Same result.
No same results, man.
Fight all you want. I'm still going to stomp you. Maybe I was too nice by giving you a fighting chance. Maybe I should have just rolled on you and kept it moving.
Too nice? Too nice? Dude, take a look. At some point in this match, you were thinking, oh, Tad's got my number. Just like, boom.
I was impressed with that.
Impressed. You got to see what Mr. Poe Atlas sees in me. You see, yeah, you got Mr. Dean Radford pushing you and saying, yeah, you're my big guy, but guess what? He said the same thing to me. He told me, Tad, you're going to be one of my guys. But guess what? He didn't help me. He didn't push me as much as he was pushing you or pushing everybody else. He says, oh, go ahead, kid. Go ahead, get whooped.
Everyone got the same platform. It's step in the ring, put up, or shut up. You stepped up, LP stomped you.
This isn't.
You had to join forces with Titan. Warhorse and the Sons of Liberty stomped you. And then you blamed Dean because you chose to step up and accept that fight.
Okay.
Was it my fault you couldn't hang?
Okay, so here's the thing. I understand, yes, we went through those matches and we lost. Okay, my mentality is so much different now that I have a coach who's pushing me, who took my cell phone from me and made me bust my ass to get where I'm at now.
Oh, you need your cell phone taken?
Fight that I've been giving. Okay, you need to understand one thing, and I don't think that the rest of the Fight Underground coaches understand. Paul Atlas saw everything in me when Dean Radford saw nothing. So you know what? With this match, yes, I've been giving my all. Does it show that I need more work? Yes. Okay? But you know what? I'm better than what I've been with Team Radford. Mr. Paul Atlas has put so much into me. Why should I fail him? So my goal is not only to pay my coach back, but to show everybody that Tad Jarvis is the real deal in Fight Underground.
And I showed Tad Jarvis what being a pancake feels like. And then I throw you to the nosebleeds.
Bro, I am telling you, I cannot. But I hope that it gets to the point where you and me get for a championship match.
You
And
know what?
I
I'll be nice. Next time you can bring Titan, and I'll still beat your ass.
Because you know what's going to happen? Because Tad Jarvis is going to shock the whole world. It's going to shock all my followers. It's going to shock all of you here in Fight Underground because Tad Jarvis will come back and be a champion on top of Bro Hemoth while you're looking up at me in glory. Mark my words.
And then you wake up
I mark it
from
down
the
in my
bottom of my
calendar, in my
boot.
phone. And I will bask in glory all over social media.
Delusions of grandeur.
Oh, bro. There's his uppercuts, man. You can't even.
You were saying?
Yeah. You know what? I give you credit. I didn't expect that one. I'm humble enough. I'm humble enough to give you credit, bro. You're a beast. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I'm not laying out for you, bro. You see, in this business, I don't lay down for anybody. My mentality may have been wrong starting out. But like I said, I have a coach who has straightened me out, has brought me back to reality to where now I can focus on wrestling and then focus on my fans and my followers, as well as maintaining everything at once. Oh, wait, what do we got here? Okay.
Still standing.
Okay, you could take an ass whooping. It doesn't matter. And that's where
It hits harder.
Yeah.
And good night. Paul Atlas made you have a little more bite in your fight, Tad. I'll give you that. But the results are still the same. I respect you. You put up a fight. You came and you brought it. But you weren't ready.
Granted, yeah, I came with a fight, okay? You say I wasn't ready, but you know what? That gave me where I need to be. I see, okay, bro, you're a big guy. I need to have a better game plan to get into it, to find out how to take a bigger guy like you down next time instead of taking a chance off the top rope. Maybe I need to work your leg. Maybe
bring it on me.
Play your head. You know, I just got to get a better game plan. That's all.
Well, you get with your coach and see what happens, because I promise it's going to be the same.
Oh, trust me. Me and Mr. Paul Atlas, we train faithfully every week. So I've been busting my ass ever since. But I'm telling you, I'm only getting better.
We'll see.
All right, gentlemen. We have just seen the match in its entirety, and I will say this, bro, as much as you like to run your mouth, yes, you got the victory, but Tad, you've been working hard. You can see you were in much better shape. You're getting bigger and stronger every day. Unfortunately, schedule permitting, I was unable to attend that match that night. Been a busy man, getting a lot of stuff in line for Fight Underground. Not that I'm neglecting my duties as your coach. We've talked the whole time. We talked all the way up through into the match. Right. I give you credit. You fought harder than you fought in any of your other matches. Bro, yes, that night you were the bigger man. You were the better man that night. But I'm telling you right now, Tad Jarvis is going to be at the heels of all the competition in Fight Underground. So now we are going to move on to our lightning round. I have council members with me here tonight, and we have a different array tonight. We have Bad Bubba Brewer is in the house with us. Justin Idol is in the house with us, and Dean Radford has made his reappearance here for the Fight Council meeting. Bubba, I am going to start with you. The lightning round, your 45 seconds begins now.
Okay, Paul, thanks for having me. Tad Jarvis, I want to say I was seriously impressed with that match. Now, can you say to me if you would have had to been thinking of consecutive moves, maybe you could have beat Bro Hemoth. And if you would have did something different than going to the top rope, it could have changed that whole match. And Bro Hemoth, I got something to tell you. Quit jawing with the crowd. And how did it feel when Tad Jarvis actually kicked out more than one time? Go ahead, guys. I'm ready.
All right, I'll start. So, you know what? Yes. Do I think that I could have put a couple more moves in the arsenal instead of jumping off the top rope? Of course. But you know what? That's the thing. In these matches, you tend to give you got to change it up a little bit, because after watching so many matches, they're so used to what you're already doing. So why not get in their mind and think, oh, well, okay, Tad's going to go and try and give me a spear. Oh, Tad's going to try and do this. So me, I try and mix up my moves. But yes, next time I'll put some extra moves in my arsenal to make sure, you know what, there's other things I can do than going off the top rope.
All right, bro, quickly, your thoughts on Bubba's comments.
I'll admit, I played with my food a little bit because I wasn't expecting new Tad Jarvis. But in the end, I realized, okay, he came to fight, and nobody puts up more of a fight than Bro.
All right, and to Bubba Brewer's point, I brought out in that commentary, if you watched the match when we showed on our social media, that, bro, you definitely took too much time to jaw to the crowd. Ain't nobody in that crowd your friend, kid. Don't worry about them. Take care of business. And that almost cost you the match that night. I'm going to bring in Justin Idle now. Justin, welcome back to the Fight Council meeting. Your 45 seconds begins now.
Tad, what can I say? Much better showing. Incredible. I do miss the social media, attention that you give to it a little bit, but that's okay. You did much better job. Now, Bro, back over to you. I don't know if you're trying to be the long lost member of 3 Counts, or you're trying to draw on some power from Davey Boy Smith with that new hairstyle, but I've been saying it since the beginning. You're the most overrated wrestler in Fight Underground, and you proved it in this match. Personally, to me, I think you dropped the ball. What took you so long, bro? What took you so long?
Bro, I'm going to let you go first on this one.
Davey Boy Smith. You realize you only beat me because you had to get Dash Bennett and Sean Resnick to save you. Because last time I remember, you were still sleeping when I was done with you. And yeah, I play with my food. I've been antsy. I haven't been in the ring in a while. I took my time with it. But back to the mission. It stays the same. I'm still stacking bodies. I'm still running through everybody. And I got my eye on you.
All right, I'll take it from here, bro. Thank you. So, yeah, Justin, do I miss my little bit of shenanigans on social media? Of course, but you know what? There's something that I learned from Mr. Paul Atlas is there's a time to play and have fun, but there's also time to work and get better. So work and get better first, then it's time to have fun and then go back on my social media to my fans and my followers. So.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Yes, Tad, we have discussed the whole social media thing to great lengths. This was something that really held you back in the beginning, but no longer. Dean Radford coming back to the show this week. Dean, welcome back. I'm sure the fans would love to hear what you've got to say. Your 45 seconds begins now.
So I'm going to give 15 seconds to Tad. Tad, even though you want to thank Mr. Paul Atlas for everything that you got going on for you, I will tell you this. I will take at least 15% of that because, yes, I did give you a hardship. And now look at you. You got a little bit of fire under your ass. Good for you. Bro, let me tell you something. You come on this show and you sit there and you talk about, Bro Hemoth, the guy that eats my food, this. Well, let me tell you something, bro. If you're going to go out and represent being the big man in this company and you want to talk about how good you are and how you can go in any ring and defeat anybody, then you better do it better than 9 freaking minutes because 9 minutes doesn't cut it for a monster. Take that from a beast.
Noted. I promise the next one won't even go past 3 minutes.
That's all you're going to say to Mr. Dean Radford, who just chewed you out when he says that you're his monster. Okay, so here's the thing, Mr. Radford. I'll be respectful.
Oh, my God, Chad.
I give you 1% of credit. You know what? You chose me. You picked me out of any other team. But you know what? That's all the credit I'll give you. Because after everything that I've been through, Paul has busted my ass, okay? Not only has he trained the guy that's trained me, but he's also training me. So not only have I have a better mindset, and I have somebody who's actually guiding me and is there for me instead of saying, hey, kid, hit the gym. Hey, go to training and do this, this, and this. You were never there. I'm not going to give anybody credit who doesn't deserve it.
All right. So that's, I guess, the difference between being trained by a beast and being trained by a legend and Hall of Fame. Sorry, Dean.
But the beast won.
It's just really hard being me sometimes. So that is our council meeting for this week. However, we want you to stay tuned across our social media platforms. We have some special video drops coming out this week in a major announcement for Fight Underground, revolving around a special event that will be taking place very soon, within the next month or so. So look for those video drops. And before we sign off, I want to bring Dean back in. I know Dean has an announcement he wants to make. Dean, please inform the people what you've got going on and what you've got coming up in Fight Underground.
Paul, as everybody saw that broke this week on social media, Fight Underground and Rise have come together to grab the city and take new stars and create them. You got Brandon Kay, who's going to be training, under the Rise umbrella, and then I myself am going to be training under the Fight Underground umbrella. And getting that school up and running is just the beginning of building this company to what it's rightfully going to be in the future.
All right, thank you, Dean. Big news coming out of the Training Academy, the Stronghold Academy of Rise Wrestling, in partnership with Fight Underground. Two of the best minds in the business, Brandon Kay and our own Quinn Magnum, two gentlemen that I have trained who have all my respect for what they've done in this business. And of course, Dean Radford, the head trainer on the Fight Underground side, without a doubt, one of the best in Pittsburgh today. I will give you credit for that, Dean. Big things coming in Fight Underground. Like I said, watch our social media platforms this week. You are going to see some very big announcements. And then we will be back right here next week, 8 o'clock, as always, for the Fight Council meeting. Until then, thanks for joining us. See you next week.